Welcome to our channel The Healing Spell. This is a foolproof recipe series. Today's video is on how to make pizza easily at home. Let's look into the required ingredients. Half a cup of warm water, 2 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. You can also use active dry yeast, 1 cup of maida or all-purpose flour, quarter cup of milk powder. You can skip this and use milk instead of warm water to start with, or even totally skip the milk or milk powder and use warm water alone. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped spring onions, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped coriander leaves, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped garlic, half a teaspoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of homemade pizza sauce. You'll find the recipe in the description box below. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. This is optional. 1 tablespoon of cheese spread. This is optional too. Vegetables of your choice. You can also use paneer, meat, etc. 1 cup of more of shredded mozzarella cheese. Take half a cup of warm water. The temperature of water should be such that you can easily dip your fingers in the water. If it's too hot, the yeast will die and your dough will not spoof. Now add 2 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt and mix it with a spoon. Again dip your finger and make sure that the temperature is not too hot, just warm. Now add 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. If you're using active dry yeast instead, then let this sugar, water and yeast mixture stay for at least 10 to 12 minutes till you see tiny air bubbles on the surface. If you're using instant yeast, you can directly add the flour and the other ingredients. Now add 1/4 cup of milk powder. As mentioned earlier, milk powder is optional. You can also use warm milk instead of warm water in the beginning, or skip milk and milk powder totally and use warm water alone. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Add 1 cup of maida. If you are not using milk powder, you will need 1/4 cup more of maida. 1 tablespoon of chopped coriander leaves, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped spring onions, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped garlic, and mix everything well. I use my fingers to knead the dough. You can also use gloves, you can use a ladle, you can use a spoon or a bread machine, whatever you prefer. But make sure you wash your hands thoroughly and scrub around your nails as well before you use your hands to knead the dough. The dough will be sticky. Add half a teaspoon of butter and apply it all over the dough. Adding butter or oil will reduce the stickiness of the dough and makes it more manageable. To continuously knead the dough, I am using folding and spreading method and in the same direction as well. This helps build gluten in the dough. You can knead for another 2 minutes. Remove all the grease and keep aside for an hour or till the dough doubles up. After around an hour, this is how the dough will look. Now puncture the dough and knead it for a minute or so. Take a baking tray, add a little bit of butter or oil, spread it around the tray and flatten the dough with your fingers into a uniformly thin base. You can keep the edges slightly thick, or if you like the base to be more cheesy, you can flatten the dough even on the edges and put a layer of mozzarella cheese all around the dough and roll it as shown. Your base is now ready. Add 2 tablespoons of pizza sauce. The recipe is given in the description box. 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and 1 tablespoon of cheese spread. Both mayonnaise and cheese spread can be skipped if you don't have it. To spread it across the base uniformly, and add the vegetables of your choice. Here I am using onion rings, tomatoes, mushrooms, olives, broccoli, paneer and chicken cubes. Sprinkle a layer of shredded grated mozzarella cheese and add the remaining toppings. You can place the tray in the convection oven or a gas oven. I am using gas oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 to 12 minutes. You will know it is ready when the edges have slightly browned and the base is spongy. Keep an eye on the pizza every 2 or 3 minutes so that it's not overdone. You will know it's ready just by the aroma. You will feel the freshly baked bread smell with a garlicky flavor. It feels heavenly. Your pizza is now ready. It tastes so amazing that it's worth of all the hard work you put into making it. Do try this recipe and let us know in the comment section on how you liked it. See you all soon with our next video on how to make garlic rolls or garlic bun at home using our foolproof recipe. Till then, take care and be happy. If you want to watch this video in Hindi, Kannada or Konkani languages, you can find the links in the description box below. Good day.